Hello there, this is John V, Software Evangelist at Jscape, and you're watching a Jscape MFT server tutorial. Today we're going to show you how to set up Jscape MFT servers that can generate a list of freshly downloaded files. As soon as an automated server-to-server download completes, you might want to generate a list of those files that have been successfully downloaded. Let me give you a specific sample scenario so you can better appreciate what we're trying to do here. Let's say you've set up a scheduled automatic download with a trading partner. The download is set to commence at say 8:30 p.m. of every first day of the month. We already showed you how to do that in a previous video, and today's video will be sort of a continuation to that, so I suggest you watch that first. Now, because this is an automated file transfer, you wouldn't have to be there when the download happens. However, you certainly would want to check at a later time, perhaps the following day, whether all the files you expected to be downloaded actually made it into the local folder they were supposed to be stored in. This is where the automatically generated list can come in handy. You can simply retrieve that list and go through it to see if all the files went through. Better yet, because you can really just search in the destination folder to verify, you can configure the server to send you an email notification with a list attached to it as reference. We'll teach you how to set up that email notification thing in the next video, so stay tuned for that. First, let's go through the steps that will enable Jscape MFT server to generate that list. For this example, we're going to generate our list onto a text file and then save it into a folder for future viewing. What we'll need for this purpose is the append file trigger action. The append file trigger action simply allows the server to add contents to a file. The contents can be strings of text and/or the values of a variable or variables. In our case, we'd like to fill it with the values of the local path variable. This variable contains the complete local path of the file that was downloaded. Because we want to generate our list right after a download, we'll want to add that trigger action to a trigger that uses the external file download trigger event. The external file download event is thrown each time a file is downloaded as a result of a recently fired download trigger action. Examples of such trigger actions are the trading partner file download and trading partner regex file download trigger actions. After you've created a trigger that uses the external file download trigger event and specified a trigger condition, or simply you left that part blank, you can then add the append file trigger action. This trigger action mainly consists of two basic parameters: the file, which is the file where each entry will be appended to, and the message, which is where you put the strings of text and/or values of whichever variables you want to use. Here we only want to use the local path variable. Click OK till you're back at the main screen. Here's an example of what you'll see on the generated list. In our next video, I'll show you how to send that list in an email. So see you then. Now you know how to generate a list of freshly downloaded files using Jscape MFT server.